Alright guys, so I am here live. This is Mel with Mel Lauren Fitness. I am coming to you today with the topic of, and you might never have heard this before, but the topic of priming. And I'm referring to priming your subconscious and rewiring it. So basically what I'm going to be talking about is something that I believe can change your life. In one of my past videos, I kind of talked about how my life kind of started off pretty rough, and I believe this is really the key to success, reaching your goals, and it's not talked about. So one thing that people always talk about is mindset. Now, mindset is not the answer. I believe that mindset is really the result, but it's not the means. So if you don't have your subconscious backing you up, you can't get to the right mindset. So once you prime and rewire your subconscious, that is what's going to help you change your mindset. And so today I'm going to kind of just go over what priming is a little bit. I'm going to go over rewiring. I wish I would have grabbed something to drink because my mouth is really dry. Hey, Gina! And then I'm going to go over the 3 really simple steps that you can start doing today to start rewiring and repriming that brain back here, the one that's not consciously thinking. And also the other thing that I'm going to do is I'm opening up my private group here on Facebook that is usually set aside just for my clients. I'm going to be opening it up for a limited time, and in there is where you're going to get a post to a link that is going to start you off, that you can start listening to today, and I promise you it's going to make the biggest difference in your life if you follow my directions to the T. I'm really excited about this because I didn't know about this. I spent a lot of time being really down on myself, and I would try all these like affirmations and reading different things and trying to, get knowledge, but for some reason things weren't working. I still felt negative. I still felt like I wasn't going to accomplish anything. I felt like all that stuff is for other people. Reaching your goals, having money, having health, being successful in whatever you want is for other people, and it wasn't for me. And what I didn't realize it wasn't something that I could really do anything about unless I rewired and primed my brain to think differently. And you can't do it overnight, and you can't do it by willing yourself. You can't do it by, just repeating affirmations. I don't believe you can, not honestly, truly rewiring and priming your brain. So basically, priming. So priming is, let's say, every day in the morning you have a ritual and it kind of gets you ready for the day. That's what priming is, but we want to do it for our brain. The other thing is rewiring. So just the way your brain naturally works, a lot of people, their brain naturally is going to, human brain is meant to kind of always look for what's wrong. So you could have a lot of great things happening in your life, but your brain is going to say, okay, this is awesome, but what's wrong? So a lot of people feel really down on themselves, and they feel really negative because they're always looking at what's wrong, no matter what they get. So we need to change that so that you can appreciate what you have and go into life and take advantage of stuff. So we're going to start off with the difference between mindset and priming or rewiring. So you spend the majority of your life being told certain things, and then once you're told those things, they get put back here in your subconscious mind, and you start to tell yourself things. So something happens and your brain is going to naturally react the way it reacts. So almost no matter what, you're always going to fall back into old patterns. So even if, like me, like I was saying, I had a lot of negative things happen in my life, and no matter how much I tried to change, I always had this negative talk in the back of my head. I always had this belief that things weren't going to work out. Even if I verbalized and I showed confidence, and to the world I looked like I knew what I was doing, and I was on a mission as I was successful, in the back of my head, I knew that I wasn't. I knew that I wasn't successful. I knew that I was going to fail. I had no real faith and confidence in myself, and that's because I was wired that way. The only way to change your wiring, and this is step number 1, the only way to really change your wiring and really change the talk in your head and really make a difference in your life and in the world is audio. Now, what I mean by that is, when we first got these messages, they were told to us, and then they're put in our heads, and then we kind of kept telling ourselves, well, this takes a lot of time to rework, and the only way to do it is to hear it. So hearing a message, and the way I do it is with audiobooks and sometimes speeches, and I listen to them in the morning, and I listen to them while I'm grocery shopping, and I listen to them before I go to bed. And what it slowly begins to do is change the way you see things. And when you change the way you see things, you act differently in the world. When you really believe you can do something, you really act that way in the world, and it comes into reality. So that's the difference between just having a mantra or repeating affirmations. Is you might be able to say those all day. You might try to go into your day with a happy mindset or a positive mindset, but that wears off as reality kind of kicks in, because your subconscious brain is going to take over. You're consciously trying to change things with your mindset. You're consciously trying to say this stuff and fake it till you make it. It doesn't really work. Faking it till you make it doesn't work, because that is outside of yourself. That's what you are showing to the world. That's your conscious effort, but that's not going to change your subconscious, which is really the key to changing everything. So we need to reprogram that. And these are the 3 steps in doing it. 1, audio. So you find books via audio, and I will put a list of some books that can really help you. Different speeches. You can go onto YouTube and listen to really successful people and their speeches. Listen to these every single morning. This is step 2. Every morning when you're getting ready for work. You don't have to sit down. You don't have to meditate. You don't have to tell yourself anything. You just have to listen to these every single day, which is step 3. So as soon as you stop listening to these, your subconscious mind is going to kick back in, and you're going to fall right back into your old ways. To rewire, you need to be consistent and repeat and keep doing it. So audio, that's how you change. You have to speak to your subconscious mind. The thing is, even when you're listening to it, your subconscious is going to be thinking about it when you're not. And that's the whole point of being subconscious. So audio, get that stuff down, do it every single morning, and that is called priming. So the priming part is setting yourself up for that day. So if you start off with this awesome positive message and you're feeling good, that is going to set into like a domino effect of what's going to happen in the rest of your day. You're going to take charge of things, you're going to know what you can do, and you're going to act on those. And you want to do this every day, because how you start your day is how the rest of your day is going to go. And for me, because I'm still pretty new to this, I do this more than just in the morning. I've done it listening to this in the car. I do this while I'm grocery shopping. I try to listen to things in the evening. So I'm trying to really rewire my subconscious brain. And I find that the more I do it, the longer the results last. And I always make sure to do it first thing in the morning, priming myself to have an amazing day, to get things done, to feel confident, and then to actually act on that. So that is literally the key to changing everything. You can't just change your mindset. If you have a subconscious that is talking you down from things and telling you that you're not good enough and that all these things are for other people, like if you have goals but they're really small goals, that's your subconscious brain saying that you are not able to have bigger, better things in your world, and you can't listen to that. You will never succeed. You won't feel happy, because to be happy as a person, we need to be able to contribute something to society, and we need personal growth. So this is a part of personal growth, taking over our brains and putting into the world something intentional rather than letting our subconscious run our lives. So mindset, it is not the means, it is only a result of the subconscious. So you can't just change your mindset, you have to rewire your brain. So audio, it has to be audio, you have to listen to it. So I suggest, going to audible.com, downloading some books. I will get you the books. I will give you some places to start off with. I will put that link into my private group, which is just for females. If you're a guy, this works for you too. This isn't like a girl or guy thing, but private message me and I will also send you the link, just because I don't think it's fair, just because my private group is just for ladies. So Audible, again, it can be books, it can be inspirational things off of YouTube. Just get yourself a little playlist, listen to them. You want to listen to them first thing in the morning to prime your brain and your actions for the rest of the day for success. And then you want to repeat this every single day to rewire your subconscious brain. And that is it. That's how you do it. I promise you that you will feel a huge shift in your world the longer that you do this. This isn't some woo-woo stuff. This is real life changing things. And people don't talk about this. People talk about, affirmations and changing your mindset, but that's not really the nitty-gritty of it. If you've got this going on in the back of your head, then you need to change it. So it's going to take persistence. You got to really want it. You can't stop doing it. This is part of what my new program is. I actually added this module in. It's going to be the first module of my Ultimate Female Weight Loss and Lifestyle Formula. And the formula part is getting your mindset right, doing this daily, not giving up until you are mentally 100% on board, confident, and you just kind of take action. There's no voice in the back of your head telling you can't. It's just all engines go, and then you're gonna start changing your life. So if you need my help, I'm always here. Private message me. Starting in January, I'm only taking on 10 clients. That's all I'll be able to do, because for me, this is gonna be a full-on 100%. I'm gonna be absorbed into your life, and I'm gonna make sure that you change what you need to change to hit your goals. And this isn't just about weight loss. Just like mindset, weight loss is going to be just a result, but not the means. So you're gonna feel like this because this is going to be a direct result of changing your subconscious mind and how it's making you perceive the world and perceive yourself and your value and what you can accomplish. All right, guys? So again, I have a link for my personal group where I'm going to also post some links to get you started on this daily routine that will change your life. We're going to prime your brain. We're going to rewire your subconscious. And private message me if you are at all interested in getting in this program. Again, I'm going to have 10 people that I'm taking on, but not till January is when I'm going to actually post it. But if you want to get in before then, message me. All right, that's all I got for you guys today. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I will repost this later on if you want to catch it one more time. And if you have questions, always message me. I will definitely respond. All right, guys, have a great one. And I will talk to you next Wednesday at noon. Bye, guys. Turning off both videos.